All right. Most business owners never tap into regional banks. They stick with the major banks, the big names, but they miss out on $20,000 to $50,000 of approvals of business credit of funding for your business. And so in this video, we're going to show you how to get $30,000 to $50,000 in business credit and funding for your business from Citizens Bank. So stay tuned with us and we'll walk you through it. We've helped over 150 clients get more than $2 million in approvals collectively. And a big part of our strategy are small regional banks like this. And so they're a huge way to unlock massive credit and business credit and funding for your business. And so if you've been overlooked, if you've by big banks, like this one might surprise you. Citizens Bank and having a relationship with them can benefit you in a major way.
My name's Susy, this is Austin, and we're parents, we're business owners, and we're Bible believers teaching entrepreneurs how to access 0% business credit cards to scale their business. So in this channel, we'll go over everything that has to do with credit, business credit, and how to get approved for high limits to scale your business.
So if you're interested in that, consider giving this video a like and subscribing for more videos like this. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So Citizens Bank, by no surprise, is a regional bank. If you live on the West Coast, you've never even heard of this bank. But if you're somewhere on the East Coast, you're like, wow, okay, I've seen this bank before. Right. Let me learn how to get funding from them. But also, if you're from out of state, we'll talk to you just in a second to show you how you can still use this bank and apply for them as a part of your business credit and your funding strategy. But a couple of things off the bat to do. Number one, we always tell business owners to season their account. And what does that mean? Explain that for our viewers.
Yeah, so seasoning is basically adding money to your bank account and letting it season. So you would let it sit there for a good 2, 3, preferably up to 30 days. So that way you can establish that relationship with the bank and then go in for the kill, as people say, and apply. So seasoning is just letting money sit on the account.
Okay, and now you don't want to just let your money sit in that account. You want to show some liquidity, some movement. So we encourage in our entrepreneurs or the business owners that are part of our program and our mentorship to make some transactions, to transact, to show money coming in and out of the account, just so it doesn't look stale. That looks good to the bank. And then also going back to LLC. So obviously, if your LLC is in a state where there is a Citizens Bank, you're good to go. Yep. But what can small business owners do if they're trying to get $30,000 to $50,000 from Citizens Bank, that maybe their LLC is formed in Washington or Arizona or something like that, where a Citizens Bank isn't normal?
Yeah. So there's this concept called foreign entity. And so essentially you would file an LLC in Florida, for example. They have Citizens Bank in Florida. Let's say you're in California. California does not have Citizens Bank. So then you file a foreign filing in Florida. So now you are able to access Florida banks and also California banks. So essentially you're going to have the same LLC, but active in both states, Florida and California. So that's a foreign entity.
Nice. Hey, if you're ready to access capital and get funding approvals like these for your business, go ahead and click the link in the description and apply to work with us. We'll be excited to walk you through the process and see if we can help you get the funding that you need. All right, let's get back to the video. So one of the things that is great about Citizens Bank and the business credit cards is that that business card actually reports to the business credit bureaus, which is kind of rare, right?
Yeah. Most business credit cards don't report to business bureaus. And so essentially it doesn't like build business credit, right? Except Citizens does. And so that's a super, super big perk alongside obviously having a 0% intro period.
Absolutely.
But being able to have something report your business credit is huge because now you're establishing credit for your LLC or your corporation, and it could stand on its own and essentially apply for things just using your EIN once it's a really robust credit report.
Nice. Now, does the Citizens Bank business credit card, does it have an annual fee?
It doesn't. So that's another attractive thing about it.
Yeah. The only other ones I've seen are like Chase. They don't have
Chase. Believe it or not, most 0% business cards don't have annual fees.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I just learned something today.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, what kind of approvals I think we've already said it, right? 30 to 50K is the highest, but what we've gotten our clients consistently is about 35K.
35K, 50K if you have a strong relationship. Strong meaning you've had them and you've been banking with them for over 6 months. It's like your main go-to bank.
Yeah.
They'll show you some love.
Okay. So diving a little bit deeper into the weeds when it comes to strategic positioning for approvals for this type of business credit. We talked about having some liquidity, right? Putting some money in the account, like 2 to 5,000, and then transacting. How long would you recommend transacting, doing some transactions in your account before you apply? What's like a good gauge or rule of thumb?
Yeah, so I always like to tell people that it's a good rule of thumb about 30 days, so a whole month. You can technically get away with applying same day or a week tops, like you open an account and then you apply. But best practice, I've seen the best results is when you aren't so fast to apply and you wait 30 days.
Nice. Okay. And so another question regarding Citizens Bank and relationship. Is this one of those banks where you apply inside, or is there ever really a good situation where you apply online?
No, I would say definitely if you don't have a relationship manager, meaning somebody in the bank that hands your application over to like
local
an
business
actual,
banker.
Yeah, like an actual underwriter. I would say go inside the branch and have a banker fill it out for you. That's your best second bet. I would never try to apply online.
Yeah.
I would discourage people to do so.
But having a local banker pushes the app through a lot better.
Exactly. So that's just a local banker, but you could take it up a notch and do it through a relationship manager. Most of them, they aren't at a bank specifically. They work remote, so it's kind of harder to get access to them. But if you work with a company like ours, we have access to them where we would literally just type out an email, introduce you to him or her, and then boom, application is done through them directly. You don't even have to go to the branch most times.
Yeah, and that's honestly one of the greatest values that we have to give business owners. Business owners are focused on their business. One, just understanding this business credit and funding game is already enough work as it is. Some of them don't have the time to develop relationships with bankers in their states, and so we have, and that's the thing that we leverage for our clients, and so that part is great. Quick question: Citizens, who do they pull from? Is that?
Yeah, so they pull from Equifax.
Okay, only Equifax, or would they? No, some East Coast banks double pull.
Yeah, so Chase will double pull.
And while we say double pull, I mean they pull from two different credit bureaus.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. So Experian and then Equifax, or Experian or TransUnion, things like that.
Yeah, so no, Citizens is strictly just Equifax.
Nice, okay. Yeah, I wonder if that varies by state, but it probably, for sure they're going to pull Equifax, but you never know. Depending on your state, they may double pull, but for the most part, we've only seen Equifax. No, that's fantastic. Yeah. And then the other thing is, when we help our clients get these business credit lines, it's great to remember just a couple things about business credit cards. Number one, you're always going to have to pay back at least 1% of whatever you take off the card. It's a revolving line of credit, so it's not a fee that goes back to the bank. It goes back into your account. Yeah. But that's something that's going to be expected, number one. Yep. Number two, pay attention to the introductory period. Don't pull the trigger too fast, because that introductory period, is the best part about 0% interest business credit. Yep. And then last but not least, things that also people don't know are what happens after. What's life after the introductory period ends? What's the next play? How do I move forward? These are things that we work with business owners on and teach them. 0% interest, transfer cards, balance transfer cards, yep. Things like that. Lining up your next card, how soon do you apply, removing those hard inquiries, things like that are things that we walk our clients through to show them how to do this in a way that's profitable for them and valuable for them. So that part is fantastic. Citizens Bank has been great. It's been a great bank that we've leveraged and that we use. And if you're interested and you need some help trying to get business credit or business funding for your business, reach out, click the link below, and to work with us. We'd be excited to work with you and show you how this works. But we want to make sure that if we're going to work with you, we're going to make sure that you're set up the right way. And so sometimes we hire clients, sometimes we don't. We send them back and say, hey, get these things in order, and then you can come back and work with us, and then we'll move forward. But if that's what you're interested in, click the link below to work with us, and we look forward to hearing from you or giving you any type of advice or consultation that'll help you move further, faster with funding. And so with that said, we love you guys. Thanks for being with you, and we'll see you in the next one.